Hey guys, thanks for watching my channel. If you enjoy watching my channel, please like and subscribe. Click that little button there, click that little bell there, click something, just click, alright? And comment down there. That's wrong. Don't go down there, just comment down there, alright? Okay, it's the Ed shed here, and I'm back in the shed on the old 2+2. Now after the other night, which I don't know how much you'll get, we had a few disasters. A, we ripped the exhaust off, and B, the front end is too low. C, the door locks from the inside. I know. D, the gear stick's in, but the bloody thing's in the, like touching the roof panel. And that's what's wrong with the driver's door. Basically, it's too long, so it's holding the door open, unlocked on the outside, or yeah, unlocked, locked. It's holding it locked, so it's locked on the outside. So I'm going to have to sort of work out what I can do with that. Either shorten it, lengthen it, whatever, or cut whenever I want. So we'll find. We got another one over here in the stores, and some of them have got different lengths. Have they got different length springs? No, they're all the same. I don't know what to say, guys. I don't know. Maybe I can shorten this one. Anyway, so that's on the list. Getting it up on the air is on the list. Obviously there is a few issues. We had water leaks from there. We've also got a massive water leak from this O-ring in here that's dripping out. So that's another thing. Torsion bars, as you know, are absolute nightmares. They're down there. But what I'm going to try to do is take them off the back, hit them off. I've got to take the steering rack off first so that I can take the track rod ends off, so I don't really hit the steering rack pushes out a bit. And that'll sort that. Then I can get up in the air, then I can let the suspension hang down as far as I can get it. And if it's slightly higher than it should be, then I don't really care. I really don't care. So, yeah. In the middle of a hurricane here where the winds are blowing, things are flying around, there's wood flying everywhere. Not really that enthusiastic about it. But whatever I get done today, I'm going to do tomorrow. So let's just sort of crack into it and have a look, shall we? Should we have a look? See what didn't get done last time we took this thing out. Oh yeah, well they're tight. Tyres are getting soft as well. I don't know whether to blow the tyres up first. I still think it's too low. I know it's too low. Right, so what we'll have to do is take the gear stick off and shorten that down considerably. Yeah, okay, well, you came, you saw, you conquered. It's nice to see it up here again, but I'm not overly keen. Exhaust system I've been thinking about, and the reason why that happened is because you can't have a twin pipe. It's too low. You've got to have it 2 into 1 and then 1 back into 2. So, and I don't know what those pipes are off of, to be honest. I'm sure they were E-Type, but I don't know. One of them's intact and one of them's buggered. I think they had loads of the same ones, so he at the end of the wood. Just lost the downpipe, that's alright. Yeah. So, as I said before, that's going to be not too bad because I've got to take the exhaust off anyway, so that should make it easier for me to get to those torsion bars. Jesus, what am I doing? I should be doing something else. I know I should. I got to finish some of these, right, so I can drive them. Simulator's done and driving. I get this one, the XA40's done. I get this thing sort of done, and then, hey, if this one gets done, then it's one less to worry about in the future. And I've just got to get it higher up in the air, then I can worry about the exhaust. So, I'll come back to you when I got it a bit further on, hopefully. When I get maybe the wheels off, we'll get it up. Right, first thing, before you put it up on the lift, got to take them off, track rod ends off, otherwise it hangs on the end of the rack, brake steering rack pushes out. So, they came off with a fight. Exhaust system off with a fight. Don't know. I just don't know what I'm going to do, guys. I don't know. I'm going to have to make something. But these torsion bars are so low They're just ridiculous. So the torsion bars are going to go up. So we're doing a few little things which are sort of, not constructive. I think I need a cup of tea now. I've had enough. So torsion bars are off, and I'm going to sort of, if I get enthusiastic enough, I'm going to come back and do a bit more. I'm having a bit of drama. I was having a bit of drama the other night trying to fit this. This didn't want to fit either. I don't know what's going on with that. Seems like the cats didn't want to lock down. So yeah, we'll cross that bridge. But for the minute, next job is up on the ramps. And when I start doing something useful or interesting, I'll turn you on. Right, back in here again. So, this chopped off, cut. This chopped off, cut. Cut that much out of it this time. Ow, hot. So that's going to go in there, put a little shim on there, weld him on, and he's going to lean slightly backwards, which is the plan. So that is one of the welding jobs. Now, okay, so torsion bars, yeah, can't do it on my own. I need some help because I need to get some help to hold them down there. Setting link is up there, and I found it, and I'll take you over to it. Something we prepared earlier. There you go. So that's going to go from the centre bolt to the top, and as you see at the moment, as I chuck it all on the floor, we are absolutely sort of, well, we're not bad, but I mean, to be honest, look, that's how far she's got to come off, so I need to take the shock off, and then that's going to come down even further. Now then, when that comes down even further, I really am going to need that. I've also put a safety rope on there because I don't trust that zip tie. It looks a bit perished. So, right, we've got the pulley belt is in the wrong place. Okay, so I'm glad we found that. I think the crankshaft nut might be loose. If it is, that's why I'm getting a bit of an oil leak. I've had a couple of water leaks, nothing major, but they're water leaks. And the exhaust systems, well, yes. All I can say is yes on the exhaust system. That's what I'm saying, I'm just saying yes. There's the boxes, quite like them, but they're massive. Pipe-wise, got plenty of pipe, it's the downpipes. And obviously the exhaust off is going to be a great help to do the torsion bars, so yeah, that's that. Then also I'm going to try, well it's maybe here, and try to try some better wheels. Maybe painted, not chrome wires, maybe I'll get some painted ones, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, for the minute guys, I'm going to say, if I can get some help to just undo the torsion bars, whether it leads to me around tomorrow, I don't know, Mandy, I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, I just plodding on with things I can do. So, I think the tailgate needs adjusting, it needs pushing up, loosening off and then lifting and then tightening from inside when I get it right. I think that's going to have to be done. To get that collection down, and just anything else, well, some leaking brake pipes, yeah, they need to be done. Yeah, we've got a weeping brake mass cylinder, we've got a weeping clutch mass cylinder, so that's over there, would you believe? So let's get to that, and that gator needs replacing, so I've got to talk the gator out. And we got to change the oil, as you know, because that oil was hideous. So whether we do that, I don't know. That's that bloody engine oil. Anyway, it's got to be done, so we'll have to do it. Alright, so yeah. So that's it then. So for the next purpose, I'm going to turn you off and say, oil leak on the floor, as you can see. Hate cars. But everyone else, she's looking bloody good, you know, considering it was over how many years ago now? I don't know. But yeah, so we've got a load of wires, sort of like some fuses are corroded in there definitely, and so that's why we didn't get half the crap inside. Still got the sun visors which are done, but they're not there in the box, but they're not being put back in. And dash top, which has still got to be trimmed, and glove handle. Yeah, and then we changed that hinge, which we did change, and that one's not very nice, but she needs painting, but she's alright anyway. We'll cross that bridge. That's next, one of these days, when I'm ready, when I'm enthusiastic. Well, for the minute, I'm going to say, I just keep plodding on things. Just keep plodding on. I don't know whether you can see what I did wrong there. If you come down here, you'll see. Can you see that? That should be in there to line up with the bottom one. So this one lines up with that one. At the moment, they're running completely out of line. So we'll have a go at that as well. So, yeah. But I don't know where it's got antifreeze in, which is the other thing. So we're going to have to have a look into that and all. Anyway, I'll come back again in a minute when I've had a plod on, right, because otherwise he's got to do that woo stuff, which I think is just shite. So 5/8, 11/16, them off next. Yeah. I don't know, I'm going to have to support them with something. Possibly with actual stands, I don't know. Maybe with a port pattern, maybe I'll just do one side at a time. I should never have lowered them. That's my own fault. It's my own fault. They were perfect. They set too high, but they settled. And when they looked like they were right, they settled completely wrong. When it had been too high, they'd have gone back to where they were. So, yeah. Anyway, coming on. Keep going. Keep at it, Ed. Keep at it. Keep at it. Right, guys. I'm just getting fed up with it now. I've had a gut with it now. I'm going to put you down there. See if you can see what I'm going to try and do. See if you can actually see, if you want to see. If you don't want to see, don't bloody look. Right, so I've worked out that something's not right here. Oh, God. That ain't tight. That isn't very tight at all, that I'm afraid. So that ain't tight. So that might be some of the problem we're having with the oil leak. So that's going to be tightened. I'm struggling down there on my own. I can't hold that and get that, so I can't do that. This bracket's bollocks completely. That's completely wrong. I mean, it's all over the shop. I don't know. I'm going to have to take it off and have another look. I think the inner one possibly is in line with the lower one, but this is nowhere near. This is going to go back that way. You can see it's leaning. That was something I did 2 years ago. A year and a half ago, I know. Anyway, we won't get depressed. Now, I got the top ball joint nuts off both sides, but I can't support this. And I don't really want the hub to fall over because it's going to pull the brake pipes. So, for the minute, until I get something to wrap around them hubs and go up to the trunk with, I'm not going to take that off. It's Sunday night, about 4 or 5 o'clock, I know, and to be honest, I've had enough. I've had enough. I'm covered in oil. I'm out cooling oil, but I've done a gear stick. That's ready for welding, and I've done a few other bits and pieces. But basically, the gear stick is there. That's going to go in there, and there is my new shortened gear stick. So that's to be shot blasted. But yeah, so the exhaust system. Well, you won't believe it. I ain't got any pipe the same. Not one. Those have got funny angles on them. I could straighten them, but these are 2 different sizes. They are actually 2 completely different sizes exhausts. Right. Let me put that together. I don't know, are they? They look to be. They look totally different sizes. I think that was fatter. I don't know. Anyway, if they don't go in here, they'll go on the markers. So we'll worry about that later. But this pipe work is not the same as that. So all that pipe work and this pipe work is too big, and they're huge. So it'll have a nice sound way around. It's going to be quite an animal. What else? Yeah, well, a few little bits and pieces. Nothing major. So I think I've had enough. So I'd call it help. See you later. Bye.